All right, I think we're live now. I'm checking, waiting. Do 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 do. No, where is this live? Where is this going?
Hello, my name is Brian Dick.
What account did this go
Hello,
to?
my name is Brian Dick. I'm a software engineer, and this is my YouTube tutorial series on the HackerRank interview preparation kit.
Let's see here. YouTube. Where's this going? It says I'm live. But where? Oh. Will it show me? Let's just make sure we're getting it somewhere. And then I'll get started. Oh, it's gotta be so confusing. Okay, I think I got it. Cool. Okay, so for now, we're just gonna go and get some practice games in. We're gonna run into some people running the EB01 stuff. But we'll give this a shot, and then after a couple of games, once we get warmed up, we'll go and try some in ranked mode. First game, right off the bat, we get a Katakuri. This is great. This is our hardest matchup, and it's very important to learn. Our hand, we got a Helmeppo, an Ice Age, double Baby 5. So we don't have any removal pieces. We don't even have a searcher to get to the removal pieces. But we have a 10 cost Dofi that we won't use for 4 turns. And we're going first. I think we keep because we can still play this down. Well, you're going to get a draw. Whatever he plays, if he plays anything here, we just rest it and then KO it. And he's playing EBO and stuff, whatever. Let me turn that gain down. Is that for... That's headphone volume. Let me turn down actual gain. Oops. This one, I think. Testing. Okay. So we're going to go ahead, and that's the perfect draw here. We'll rest the pudding, swing into pudding. Go baby 5. Baby 5 grabs another 10 cost. Move that gecko up forward. Seeing 3 of our 4, 3 of 4 of that is not reassuring, but we'll make it work, I'm sure. Our late game is definitely going to have to be lots of Dofis back to back. We'll just let it die. We went 1 for 1, so I guess that's fine. Yeah, I think we're going to have to ignore these guys. I'm going to take this. I need something I can play down. That's a 2k. That's fine. And Ryuma. I think we hold on to the Ryuma, because this is our only form of removal right now. Let's see what we can grab here. We get another one. Grab here. we're in our 5 Dawn turn, so next turn we'll have 7 Dawn to work with. We can go here and here. He's gonna have 6, so yeah. No matter what, we'll be able to clear his board next turn. I think we just grab the Dofi. We're bottom decking 3 of our removal pieces though, so that's not fun. And yeah, we'll just go for life. He's worked himself down 2 cards and brought him to hand, which is interesting. Yeah, unfortunately we can't save any of these. Our late game though is super strong. We got triple Dofi. Oof, that's pretty good for him. Take. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go here, there, pop, and then it's our first blocker, which is good. Next turn we'll play. Shoot, should have sequenced that differently. Next turn, I think we'll just play this, and then hopefully we get into Grant. Hopefully get into another form of removal. Another Ryuma would be perfect. We go, if we can get a Ryuma to hand, we get a Ryuma. Nope, that's not gonna do the trick. We'll see what we can grab off of this. Do we do it? Do we go 4 Dofi? No, I think if we do get to live long enough to see 3 Dofi, that's fine. The only problem with the baby 5s is it feels bad when the baby 5s are getting replaced, or like our bottom decking like our removal pieces, because like we have very little cost reduction in this deck, but the little cost reduction that we do have is being eaten away with by we found our cost reduction pieces in the Helmeppo and a Ice Age, both of which would be great here. The only problem is we've bottom decked all of our removal pieces now. So it is what it is though, right? I think our only play is to swing decently large and then play down a blocker and pass. And then next turn he's going to be at 10, so if he 10 drop moms here, I think we just lose. No, maybe not. He 10 drop moms, assuming that he goes after my life outside of that play. Ooh, he might just be going for game here. This actually might be better for us, because if he tries to go for, yeah, we've got, what is that, 8 2Ks? Sure, yeah, you can have that. If you rest his whole board, going for game, because right now he's showing a 8-10, or 8-12, sorry. Yeah, so we go 1, 2. Then if he has like an Amaru, maybe? No. No Amaru. Let's just block. A Sanji blocker. Sanji blocker is pretty good. We're gonna rest that. We'll swing into Flempe. Swing into that. Wanting him to discard a card. That's all I want here. And then now we go here. Boom, boom, boom. Now we'll see what he does next turn. Heals 1, that's probably pretty good. Shoot. What do we do here? Because we can go -5, 7. Bring this down to a 3. And then we could rest it, pop it. And then we can try to take out this. And then try to take out this. That just seems like a lot of work, though. And also we have no blockers. I think alternatively, if that doesn't land, I think we just lose. How much does that need? 1, 5. Is that it? No. 1, 5, 6. 6 done. So we have 4 done to work with. So we can go 12 into this one. Oh shoot, I just realized I don't have a blocker though, so it's still gonna die. I still die. Yeah, I super die. Yeah, let's grab this, I guess. And then... Okay, so we need to keep alive 6 done. Shoot. Yeah, I think we just lose. Because I no longer... Yeah, we just lose. Ooh, he had no counter left, and we would have been able to just push for game there. Oh, no, because we swung. He had enough to protect his board. All right, let's go into another game. That was not a good start. Man, these people don't read. In fairness to them, there's a good chance that they are just looking for any room. They're not. They are probably doing like the quick join. So yeah, this is our only play. Makes sense. And a whiff? No, and that's a bad whiff. Look, we get rid of our whoever wins this word becomes justice, which is like a save, a gecko, and a baby 5 all in one whiff. Feels bad, man. AK to face, we take. We want to get pieces. I think we just swing 5 and then play down our Kuzan. Another 10 cost, wow. Because here, if we swing 5, we lower something by 4. 2k. Now our Brook can KO literally anything. Ooh, that's what killed me there. Oh, that's kind of neat. It's EB01, not 5, but you know, whatever. I think we just do this. We don't want that. It can do that every turn, I think. So we'll give him a 2k. While adding to our board. And the next turn we have 8. So on our 8 done turn, we can go Kuzan plus baby 5. He has to swing into the baby 5 in that situation, and we'll slowly start building up advantage. I'd really like to get like brand new to the trash somehow, but it doesn't look like we have a way of doing that. It's fine though. Sabo. Yeah, so he's not even gonna try to get rid of this, which is good. Yeah, we don't even have any cost reduction. What we could do is, if we really wanted to, and we're really feeling scared about that Sabo, I don't think it's worth it. I think we still just want the baby 5, because then he has to swing into the baby 5. We establish 2 big threats on the board in the form of Kuzan being able to like just rest everything for free next turn, and then we can start Gecko or Dofi chaining the next 2 turns, right? Because we go Gecko, Kuzan, draw a card. Baby 5 rested so that they want to swing into it, because they're not going to want to just let me keep getting free advantage, especially in the late game like that. So that'll be something that they'll give some kind of resource to. They might use leader ability to destroy it or whatever, but at least they're doing something for that. Oh, Gecko and Rebecca for the trash. I am curious how this is going to be. I think we counter out because we can. I think we're at that stage of the game. Ooh, that's nice. And we'll just start with the 5k swing. If he blocks, you can go there, because we'd rather get resources in life at this stage. Nice. Probably would have been the same sequence, but they could have taken the 6k swing. Boop, boop. And draws a 2k. That's not bad. So now we have the bait in the form of the baby 5. We have the bait in the form of the Kuzan. Well, the Kuzan's not really bait. We kind of need the Kuzan to stay alive. Because if Kuzan stays alive, then we're able to just rest everything on his board, basically. If he goes, oh, Yamato. We can't rest a Yamato. And he KO'd the Kuzan, so that's a double no. It's fine now. And then takes out the baby 5, which is what we kind of wanted. We didn't really want it, but we thought that was a possibility. And he's going to swing at the Brook, which I think is not the right play. I'm going to go ahead and just discard a 2k here. And I'm going to drop our first Dofi. And then I'm going to start swinging face over and over again. Probably could have sequenced that better. Probably would have been better to have the what's it called? 10 drop later and swing first, but whatever. He is threatening us with 2 swings next turn, and I can live with that. If you think about it, this is really just a Warlords deck, because we have Gecko and Doflamingo, 2 Warlords working together. And a 9k. It's going to have to take that. Next turn, he can squirm around a bit, but we have a 10, 15 potentially. If he doesn't get rid of the Gecko, then I think he just loses. Unless he heals. He might have another Yamato. But Yamato can only take out the brand new. We have 4k worth of counter in hand, and he has 1 swing. I'll give him that. He chose the right target. I will give him that. But now, unless he heals, I think he loses. Oh, that will do the job, but he did the wrong order? Huh? Whatever. Okay, so misinput. It happens. It happens to the best of us. We could swing 15 and go for it, or we could just do like the safest thing in the world and another 10 cost. I don't think it really mattered, because even if he KO'd the Gecko there, he'd be at 1 now. I would take this one. He might have another one. If he does, cool. One-legged soldier, sure. So now he has some defenses, but now it would still be 10k, 10k, right? 10k, 10k, 10k. Yeah. 10k, 10k, 15. Yep. GG though. Yeah, it definitely, I don't think it mattered, because I had the second Dofi to chain. If I didn't have the other Dofi, it would definitely be a much bigger threat. Oh, here we have another Katakuri. I will go second, and this will probably be the last practice round. I want to get a good game in on a Katakuri. Oh, we got such a good late game. We have also decent early game. We got to go second, so we can play this, then this. And that'll probably deal with anything he plays. So I think we keep We don't have an early game. Oh gosh, we don't have an early game, but like starting turn 2, we have a game plan, and I think that's good enough. Here we go. First hit. Shoot, that takes away from a game plan though. Oh my gosh, this is actually terrible. Let's just swing. Maybe we'll get like a body there. No, okay, well, it's worth a shot. We just want to establish a body. It's not efficient, but it's a body. Oh no, oh no, he's gonna hit us with that 9K with banish. That's fine. I'm fine. Not really, but it's fine. I think we just go here, boop, and then we go here for 5. Get him to discard a card, and then swing 7. I really need to get out of that. This is a really bad habit. I don't know why I'm doing it in the sim, but I'm playing my plays before I should. And then let's go for a 7K swing. Nice. He gave me 2 cards and revealed 2 triggers. So that is useful deck knowledge. Next turn we go to 8. We don't even have a target though to put in for the 8 Dawn or for Gecko, which is so unfortunate. That does give us some things to do though and think about. 5K swing. I think we need to counter out here because it's gonna go to 9 and then 10. I did not need that card, so it's fine. It would be really nice to see some low-cost things. I don't know how we got ourselves into this situation, if I'm being honest. And we're going to reduce by 1, and then we can just play this out and send to grave. Or to trash. Swing 5. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. 7. That's another good one. And another 7. Chances are he's probably going to counter out here. I kind of like the Hiyori being on the bottom. Because if there's a trigger, what in the world? My world just exploded. What in the world just happened? Is that an update? What just happened? I just saw a flash on my other screen showing, I just saw a flash on my other screen showing a update or like a loading thing, and then it just went away. It crashed. That was wild. Let me see if there's anything in the servers about it, or if that was just like a random bullcrap. Interesting. Looks like a random error. One thing I've noticed is ever since we've updated to 21.21a, there has been an issue with OP-06. Actually, let's just hop into ranked. Let's hop into ranked. We'll do a couple ranked games with Perona, and then we'll go from there. My guess is what's happened is My guess is what happened is when I don't know. We're using Perona right now. Oh, and I guess while we're waiting, we can kind of go over my deck. So I started with like a pretty standard list. I ended up dropping 2 Tashigi for 2 Helmeppo because this allows us to do Helmeppo to reduce something that's already turned sideways. That's the only downside, is it has to already be turned sideways. And we have our first game against a Sakazuki ready. Yeah, we'll come back to this. Okay, so ranked match. We're going up against a Sakazuki. To go second, which means we get to go first. We have X-Drake, brand new, and then a couple 2Ks, and whoever wins becomes Justice. I'm not seeing any late game plays, but what I do like is the fact that we can play this on curve, and that'll really be good. I think we just keep. Going first is less ideal into this matchup because we pretty much always want to go second, but cards like X-Drake kind of help us feel a little bit better. And the fact that our turn 1 can literally just clear a board basically no matter what with 0 resources is kind of nice. That's one thing that's like really underrated about Perona, is being able to just like rest and swing at board really helps the green cards in general. Oh, like this. This is a perfect example. This card is not going to see any value ever. Boom. Boom. Get out of here with that bullcrap. And then now we will just go for probably the Tashigi in this case. Or sorry, the Suru in this case. Ice Age is nice, but it would not be relevant unless he comes up with some geckos. And in the event of a gecko battle, well, that's just unfortunate, you know. Losing a Dofi there, though, that kind of hurts. On his 4-Dawn turn, he goes brand new. He had a whiff. His whiff was brand new, Rob, and a Rebecca. It looks like he's playing more of an 05 build. We see the Manchuri. We're seeing... I mean, you still run the other stuff, but... it just does not seem as... Nice. We get that. I think we just swing 6 then, and then play out the Borso. If he wants to Hound Blaze it, then that's 1 less Hound Blaze. He has 1 in the trash already, so... he probably has another one somewhere, but it's whatever. That would bring his total cost that he can be playing out down to a 4, which is fine. We can then just rest, play down X-Drake, and then do some other shenanigans with it after. Although it is a little unfortunate, because if we do find our geckos, and this is at bottom of deck, we will unfortunately, yeah, there it is. That's Houndblaze number 2. Oh, he forgot to do the ordering right. I'm not going to punish him for it. That would be rude. Oh, there's our gecko. Let's just go for a rest here. We see our Dofi target, yeah. I think we just go 5. And 8. So now we're both at 2 life apiece. We are winning in card and board advantage at the moment against Sakazuki, which is pretty good. Although like a single Rob Lucci or a Saka Lucci, or actually in this place Gecko Moria. Gecko Moria can play down, pull out brand new plus Rob Lucci, and then we're so far behind, but he's already shown that he does not have that. So let's just 1k out here. or not 1K, 2K out. Sorry, 1 card out. He does bring out the Rob Lucci on a hard play that leaves him with 3 Dawn. What he will do with these 3 Dawn is anyone's guess. He goes into a Bartolomeo. I don't know how I feel about that. So we have some options here. We could just hard play the Gecko, get a brand new, and then Perona, and then rest the Perona to search, and then swing 5 into the Bartolomeo so that we're guaranteed to get that off, which I think is the play here. Just because of how much handed... No! Ordering sucks. Ordering sucks so bad. So bad. And then we whiff... Oh, no, we don't. No, he's double searchable. And that stinks. Ordering is hard. Yeah. Yeah, the extra baby 5 search would have been great there because then we would have +2 to hand. And here's his Gecko Moria. His Gecko Moria is probably going to pick up a, I imagine, probably brand new plus Rob Lucci because he's not getting rid of the Gecko. Oh, Rebecca. Oh, he might be going... Oh, no, he's not doing anything like that. I thought he'd be doing something really cool, like a Suru plus like Rebecca, and then Rebecca grabbed the Hina into the Gecko Moria, and then like hard play. There is the Hina. The only problem is there's nothing that's going to remove 4 cost for 2 Dawn right now, at least. So yeah, I don't understand that sequence of plays, but it's whatever. And then he goes for 6K swing. We'll counter out of that. Gecko Moria was just played, so that's frozen there. I think what we do here is we start with a 3-3. If he wants to give us the Rebecca blocker on this, that's great. He's just gonna let it die. That's fantastic. We'll go. Because there's a couple ways we can go. We can either do double X Drake to take out both of these, or we could play the 10 cost Dofi. So if he lets it die, I think... Actually, in either case, I think we just go double X Drake here. We take out 2 things from his board, and then we have something more valuable to rest next turn. Get out of here. Oh, whoops. Let's see if he lets us take this. Nice. Yep. That's a board. That's a board and a half, and then plus we have like 4 2Ks plus the counter event in hand. So this is looking pretty solid, right? Because that's decent. And now, assuming he goes and does like another Gecko or something, or whatever he wants to do, really, we'll have at least these 2 targets for the 10 cost Doflamingo to come in here. And I think at best he removes 3 12 Dawn worth of stuff. I think is kind of like where you cap out with Sakazuki. And that requires like optimal combo pieces. So I think he might be able to get rid of like these 2 or these 3. No, that's 13. There's not a 13 combo. Yeah, so, well, there is. You just need multiple Ace Age, which is not very likely. But Yeah, let's see what he goes for the reduction on. One of the Hound Blazes swinging into the brand new. That's fine. Or one of the X-Drakes. I'm assuming what he probably will likely try to do is reduce one of these, Hound Blaze, and then swing into my Gecko. Or he's just going to swing into my Gecko for 12. That's fine. I will counter out of that. I've got plenty enough counter for that. And he just goes for the Borsellino. That's fine. We're going to just start swinging into face at this point. Because he has 5 in hand. We have 6 in hand. We have almost all counter. He's going to be put into a very awkward situation next turn because I'm going to have a 10 cost and 8 cost and threaten to be able to go for game on the following turn because he's not going to block this one. And now we just go here, boop. And pass. And we have a lot of counter, 2 life. We've got board advantage here. I don't think there's a win for him at this point. So yeah, the double X-Drake was definitely the right move. If we can protect the Gecko, we protect the Gecko. The Drake, I don't think we protect because it's just way too easy for him to remove. So if he swings into the Drake, we let it go. Perona feels like the better deck. I don't know. I do feel like it's advantage. I do feel like Perona is favored in this matchup. Perona does worse into yellow, though. I feel like Perona is also worse into like Uta and just like basically everything else. Like there's kind of like this triangle of black decks, and that triangle kind of goes like, oh, there is. Let's see, where's this going? To X-Drake, he has 4 Dawn left. He's not removing all these. I can just rest this for free. He plays down another blocker, whatever. Yeah. Let's just go. I think we rest this one because worst case scenario, we want to be getting this off the board. So if he blocks with that, that's fine. And then we can evaluate what we do from here. He takes. I think that was a mistake. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think there's really a way around it because now he just goes there and now he's swinging 14 to face. GG. All right, we got it. Yeah, as I was saying, I feel like in this like triangle black decks, Perona feels like it's the best into the other black decks. Like when it comes to the Sakazuki matchup, when it comes to the Gecko Moria matchup, I feel like Perona just kind of dominates those, especially the Gecko Moria. Like I feel like Gecko Moria is like fighting an uphill battle the entire game. The thing is, Perona really does not have any tools to deal with yellow, which is why I tech in. Whoops, not my Sakazuki, my Perona. So here we have like these are my yellow techs, the Helmeppo and the Ice Age. I think a more standard list would be running instead of these Helmeppo, there would be no Brook. Brook just does not exist. Brook is my way of getting around like Okiku. I can't think of what the other name for Okiku is that they have for the Wano ones, but the Okiku, the Perospero, the like all the bullcrap that have on KO effects, since Brook sends to trash instead of KOs, it gets around that. So even though it's a black deck, that it's able to get around those on-KO effects, which is kind of nice. And then Helmeppo lets us hit a 7, so that hits 7 Mom for us. And then Ice Age lets us hit a 9, so that's Yamato for Enel. And with this plus leader ability, we can now hit Big Moms, but that's not likely to happen. The other thing is Helmeppo plus this lets us hit with either Ryuma or X-Drake or Brook, and all fit in the combo. And then, of course, if we have Kuzan plus Helmeppo hits, that's a -7. So -7 gives us access to taking out 10 cost cards as well with our our KO effects. And in all those cases, it's pretty darn efficient. The issue into yellow is keeping these things alive. So I might need to fit in Sabo again. So like before I had Sabo, and the play into yellow was just, make sure you can establish a Kuzan and keep a Kuzan. The problem is Kuzan by himself is not able to do a whole lot. It really has to be Kuzan and one other thing. As far as cost reduction goes, because Kuzan by himself only brings it down to a 6 cost, and then I don't know, it becomes very problematic. But then the Sabo also gives us more blockers and a little bit more general protection, so it might be beneficial to work in that Sabo. I don't know. I'm messing with it. I'm trying to make it to where the yellow matchup is not as terrible, but it feels like I don't think there's really a way around it. The thing that Saka has in the yellow matchup that Perona really doesn't is these events. These events are just so good into so many situations. A, they're bottom decking. So bottom decking, way superior to KO effects. B, when you play 10 cost Gecko Moria in Sakazuki, you can go Moria to grab Rebecca plus Helmeppo, and then -3 something. You've already -1 something from your leader swing, so that's -4 effectively. But it's important that it can be spread by 1 and a 3. Then we have Rebecca's effects triggers. Rebecca triggers to draw the Hina. Hina then plays the Hina, trashing the Helmeppo usually, because we usually have a full board. If not, we just established a 4th body for the 1/8 Dawn play, and this would be an 8 plus a 4 plus a 3 plus a 2. So that's a total of 17 Dawn that we just played, and then that's a -4, -3, and a leader ability -1. So we just -8 cost total on the board while establishing 17 Dawn worth of cards. Then we have 2 Dawn left over on our 10 Dawn turn to play Houndblaze, which can bottom deck at 10 cost while boosting something by 3 cost. So we paid another 2 to get 3 Dawn worth of play of value while us removing a 10k body, or 12k body potentially. Or we could, if we're not playing into the yellow matchup, we have Ama. Ama can bottom deck a 2 and a 1, so it's just another copy. It's 2 more copies of Rob Lucci essentially, but it's bottom decking. So this, with that combo as I described it, with the -8 total Dawn, you can break that up into any combination of 11 Dawn total. So with Ama plus a Gecko in hand, and then Rebecca, Helmeppo, and Hina in your trash, you can, for 2 cards in hand and your 10 Dawn turn, remove 11 Dawn worth of cards on their board while establishing 17 Dawn worth of cards on your board. AK, that is a 28 Dawn value trade, which is just absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And this is what makes this deck a little bit better into yellow, is the ability to get around some of those on-KO effects that are annoying now, because Okiku is really annoying for Perona and for Gecko Moria because they have to kill it. And since they have to KO it to get rid of it, it gives them a heal, which then can be another trigger, which then it just spirals out of control. And then what Gecko has out of the black trio that the other ones don't have is Dr. Hogback. Now, technically, you could play Dr. Hogback in Perona. The problem is you don't really have enough targets or like consistent enough targets in the trash to make this worth playing. But what Dr. Hogback can do is it just says return 2 cards from your trash to the bottom of your deck and then add Gecko Moria to hand. Or you could also add these 2Ks, which are lovely as well. We also have recursive built in with the leader, so we can recur Cyberus in matchups like Yamato and stuff. So it really just has a lot of the tools that we need for a lot of our matchups. Because this recursion can be beneficial into yellow. We have ways of protecting our Kuzan. We have ways of establishing extra Porcelinos. We have a lot of counter. We have a lot of cost reduction that we can fit in pretty comfortably. Like Helmeppo, you get a Helmeppo in hand. You can play Helmeppo hard from hand. And then maybe like a Perona, or you could play an Ice Age or a Great Eruption, and then you could just like start going off from there, King. You're able to recur the Rob Lucci to go wide. You're able to recur the Absalom to go like just not really tall. It's free. And yeah, you have a lot of options. So the consistency of Gecko Moria, I feel like is higher than the Sakazuki and the Perona, simply because of this Dr. Hogback being able to recur whichever resource you need to be in hand at that time, you get it to hand while establishing bodies more consistently. So, yeah. I think we'll go ahead and do some practice with Gecko, because I've talked him up so much. I'm ready to get some Gecko Moria gameplay in. What I am practicing for at the moment is I have a regional in Peoria coming up in, what is that, a month and a half? So I have a while before it's that time intense, but I want to really solidify which deck I want to bring. I'm between the 3 black decks and the Uta. So just let's see. We're going second. We have Helmeppo. We have Perona. So turn 2, we're probably swinging 7, bringing up Perona. I think we can keep. Yeah, I don't really see much of a better turn 1 play. We'll just play the Great Eruption. Like, it can get a little bit better, but no, like that. Just fill our trash. Now we might have some options that change based on the situation, and we'll play this. Oh, and we get the Gecko right away. So yeah, next turn. Depending on what he puts on the board, most likely all we do is either play the Perona to make him trash a card, or play out Absalom to KO something. Definitely looking like a Perona angle at the moment. Draw the cards. Swing 7, trash a Perona, play a Perona, make my opponent trash a card. So now they're going to go down 1 card in hand advantage, while also going down 1 in life. And if they kill it, we just recur it and do it again. So it's kind of nice. Being able to -1 from their hand the entire time, and this is literally free, assuming that they don't establish board. If they have a board, it's whatever. But when they don't have a board, it's super strong. See, 5 Dawn, ideally for him, he would just be able to play down the guy you got Geketsu, which I'm sure he has in hand. He doesn't play that though, so we'll see. We'll just discard our other Perona. That might not have been the best thing to reveal. It might have been the case that he was trying to. Yeah, the Perona play is free again. That would leave us with 3 Dawn. Is there anything we want to do other than just swing big then? I think we just swing 9. Swing 9, play the Perona. Boop, we'll throw in a Hogback. Play out a Perona, make them trash a card. Two. And pass. Alright, he's on 7 Dawn. Russian L is probably pretty decent here. What do we have in the trash? We could just go Gecko and then Kuzan brand new to go plus a few. I threw out the Helmeppo here just because that gives us the option to go Helmeppo into Rabalucci if we want to go that route. Yeah, here comes the NL. I think we take. Okay, so we have some choices to make. We can go Gecko Moria. Gecko Moria could then grab a Kuzan plus a brand new, which would draw some advantage and then get some more grave filled. I think that's probably the right call. Let's go ahead and poke for 5. See if he gives me a card. Gives me a beige. That's a lot of information to give, right? Let's go for another 5. He takes. No trigger. That's huge. Let's go here and here. And then off of this, we'll grab the Ice Age. So that's a lot of information for him. Obviously, anything he plays is dead, basically. Even if he gets rid of Kuzan, anything he plays is dead. And he can get rid of Kuzan with Yamato, which is huge for him. And then he's going to opt to get rid of the... Whoa. He got rid of the Perona? Why would you get rid of Perona? I'm just kind of stunned by the Perona over getting rid of Kuzan. I feel like Kuzan's a much bigger pain in your rear. Let's go ahead and have some fun. Let's swing 5 to life and then -4 cost. So that brings it down to 5. Very nice, very nice. Ooh, that's not nice. Well, in that case, let's swing 11 into the Enel. See if he lets it die. We're kind of threatening that we have an 8 cost anyway. And he is going to trash it. Very nice. Which means we go -1 from hand, so he's now 5 in hand. And now we'll play our second Kuzan and our Borsellino and pass. And I think that's a pretty decent spot to put ourselves in, because now now we have a lot of options for our next turn. Like if he KOs this, we can just kind of recycle it, right? If he doesn't KO this, we can kind of push for game. He's going to go for that Kuzan. I think I'm going to counter out. I don't feel really threatened yet. I feel like he probably... Oh, no Yamato. No, what's it called? No, non-cost Yamato. He could still have the Katakuri, but I feel like he still wants it dead. Cool. You can have it. So now we'll start with a 5 cost poke. We'll see what he does, I guess. I think the play is just going to be 5K poke. 5K poke, 5K poke, 9K poke, and then play down this. Maybe play this 4 cost. Ooh, he did have an out. Okay, that's not terrible then. We do still have the option to go -7 and then start doing some things and stuff. I think we'll just go here because he's going to have to give up either 2 cards or the top life and 1 card. So either way, it's a 2 card save here. And then if we remove this one while recurring some stuff from the trash, he might just quit. I think we just go Absalom here, out of the trash. Absalom plus Alright, cool. 2 cards from hand. We take those. We'll just poke 5 to life. If he counters out here, we are super happy. Oh, and he reveals a beige. That's such good information. That's 3 beiges in the trash. That's great. Oh, we are so close. We were so close to being able to just get rid of both. Yeah, we'll just go here. And we'll play this. We'll grab the Absalom. And... yeah, that's a glitch in the good old sim here. We're unable to see what's up here in the next rows. So I would have liked to play a brand new there so I could go +1 in hand while removing the Yamato, but it's fine. We've got a really full board here with very meaty bodies. We also have a lot of life here. We also have, like, right now we're in a strong spot. We're in a strong position overall. Even with him resting our Borsalino here, he's got 2 cards on hand. Let's say he removes a Gecko Moria. We just get it back with Hog back next turn. We take out the Enel. We're in a grind game at this point, and we're in a decent position overall. Like, I think it would not be the worst idea to just go 7 onto here to guarantee, or he just has to do 4, right? 4 Dawn would be 11, and then that'd guarantee that he can take out the Gecko because I only have 1 card in hand. So that's probably the best. That's probably the best way of doing this, is to just go 4 Dawn, swing into my Gecko, remove my Gecko, but then my next turn I'm just gonna go. Ooh, we'll trash. Yep, that's fine. Just gonna go 7 to face. I don't care. Oh, he doesn't even go 7 to face. He is completely dedicated to the starve strategy here. We'll just go 7 there. This actually just got better, I think. All right, well, let's go 5, see what he does. Then let's go, might as well make sure that there's no loose ends. Boom, and boom, pop that. And if he has the 4th beige there, then we lose. There's also a few other things that would make us lose, but that should be game. There we go. Nice. He wants a rematch. We'll give him a rematch. All right, this hand is trash. We have nothing that we can recur except for a 2-cost blocker. Oh gosh. This is the other opposite end of the problem. I think oh man, well, we want to be able to play something. Yeah, nothing there. That's unfortunate. Ah, perfect. No blocker. We don't want to banish. I'll give you 2 cards. And now I can go very safely. Swing 7 to face. Discard a Gecko Moria. Ooh, I think we just play Perona here. Trash a card, fool. And this makes him go down to 4 in hand. And then if he decides to counter out, then he just kind of loses. If he decides to try to... Okay, that was his discard. Cool. Yeah, so if he takes, which makes sense. Enel should always take the first few hits because they get back life so freely. Triggers into a Sanji. No matter. We can easily get rid of that next turn. We need to find ourselves an Absalom, though. I think we take because we're fishing for cards. Ooh. Decisions. Do we make him go down to 3 in hand? What is he shown in the trash? Not much. Not much. Yeah, I'll trigger. I feel like making him go down. I mean, we go down in hand too, though. That's the only downside. But again, we have the advantage of recursion, and because of that, I think our hand size doesn't matter as much as like a deck like Enel that kind of lives or dies by it. Now we can't do that. He just swings 6. Perfect. I didn't have anything to remove you with, but now I can swing at you. Yeah, we'll just go 5 into the Onami. He's not going to save anything here. I don't have a way of being able to play this and use my ability. So we'll just set it up for next turn. Use this, put 2 things into the bottom. We'll put down that Houndblaze and one of the Helmeppos because I only need 1. Grab this. So he knows the threat's there. And the next turn, depending on what he does, we either go... we'll either do Kuzan plus like Helmeppo or something. It'd be nice if we had a Borso to trash. He goes 7. 7 to face. We're going to have to take. This is looking interesting. We really wanted to find ourselves a Absalom. So we'll just go ahead. Poke for 5. Poke for 5. Gave us 2 cards. Wow. Poke for 5. If he doesn't block here, I'll be shocked. Wow. Okay. Well, we'll go Gecko Moria. We'll go probably draw, play, boop, and pass. So we're all set up. We've got all the removal in the world. We've got 2 Ice Age. We have 1 Great Eruption. We have a Kuzan on the board. We just do not have a way of getting a Rob Lucci or a Absalom to the trash. That is all we're missing right now. If we get that last piece together, we were sitting pretty. We're sitting real pretty. Let's see. Definitely way up on hand advantage. So look at this. This is insanity. He's definitely going for like a heal of some sort, right? 9 Dawn. He's got to have Yamato in hand. It's the only play that makes sense to me. I think we just trash. This gives us a play for next turn. If he goes there again. Nice. Like, you know, the thing is like, well, I think worst case, we just bring this out, right? Trash 3 things for next turn and just kind of set up a bit. Go 5 for life, -4 cost something. 5 more. That's what we call pokes. He takes. Can't attack with my leader, so that takes out a certain subset of possible lines of attack. Ooh, that's actually really good for you. Go 9. So get rid of that. And then I think the play is just, let's go here. Let's grab this, replace the Perona, and let's grab this to replace the Hogbacks, and then that goes off. And we still do not have an Absalom in hand, but what we do now have is we now have Lucci. So worst case, we can start swinging out and then go Lucci into Helmeppo to remove a blocker or something. And he only has 1 in hand. We have 2 life, 1 blocker. I feel like we're in a decent spot. I think the play there might have been played Great Eruption as a cycle 1 more card. I forgot I had Dawn left over. 2 in hand, 5 in hand. He's going to have to swing out for it, right? That's like his only chance here. I think the 2 million Amaru, he discarded that for something. He might have another one in hand, or he just thought he might lose. But he discarded that for the you are the one who should disappear. He's going to go 7, which is a good number here. If he goes 7, we're going to block Marcelino 2k out and let him come at me with these last 2 swings, and I'll go to 0. I don't even care. Because I just don't see him not going for board if I block and 2k out, right? There's no way. No way. It's going to go 11. Oh, pre-swinging the 11. Ooh. I didn't even consider that as an option. I think we just block and let that go through. Who cares? Because now, like, his best case, right, is he starts swinging out. He goes 9. Is he going to go 11? 9 into it? Can't have it for 9. I'll give it to you for 10. You go swing 10 with your whatever. Oh my gosh. That was not the play, my guy. That's a blocker. Oh, see, if you had a blocker up, you could still survive. Like, you're guaranteed to survive. But now, not so much. We go 5. Just go 5 more, and then we play this down, and this is going to be able to get boom, boom. This one first. You go here, use this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom. So, like, I don't even care anymore, right? Because we just go 5. The only thing that really saves him is, like, another beige or something. But even that, like... Oh, he did get another beige. But now he's down to 0 in hand. And we're going to have him to 0 life. So he's going to be top decking. He needs to deal 3 hits with 2 cards. So with a Rushanelle, he could technically do it. Possibly, but then that would leave him with, he'd have to do 7, 7, 7, and that would leave him with 0. Yeah, I think he does have an Anel in hand, so we're just going to counter out to this, and now there's no way you can win. It's mathematically impossible because he would have to be able to get rid of 1 more life. Does he have a Yamato for healing? Oh my gosh, he does. That's fine. It's whatever. We will go. Yeah, we'll just go 6 to face. We want to keep 2 just in case. There's nice. Yeah, let's just go swing. Make sure that's on the Helmeppo. Swing 5, no cards in hand or anything. There's like a very, very small chance that he can trigger his way to victory. Yeah, I think that chance is diminished to like near 0, but not quite 0 yet. It's gonna have to trash 2 cards. 1, 2. Let's go 9 more. And we get the dub. GG's. So that's some back-to-back wins with Gecko Moria. I think my opponent there wasn't the best at this matchup. He definitely did not go for it enough. Let's see. Yeah, I think his misplays there were definitely he just was not being aggressive enough. Let me join queue. We're using Gecko now. Gecko Moria. Yeah, there's definitely times there where I felt like I had all of the cost reduction in the world in my hand, and I just did not have an Absalom or even a Rob Lucci in my trash that I could recur. As soon as I got that piece, I was able to remove his whole board, which is great, but it does feel bad. Like, your 10 on turn, being able to drop 2 Ice Age and then go Rob Lucci is obviously really strong. And then if you have a Kuzan established, it's just insane. Looks like we have a match. It's against a Charlotte Katakuri, which is our worst matchup. So here we go. Trying to get a win into yellow. The thing that annoys me about yellow is I feel like sometimes I could be playing around all of this stuff, and there's a lot of 50-50s. Like, it's a 50-50 when it's a beige. It's a 50-50 when it's between like Gagetsu and the new Okiku. And these 50-50s put you in situations. Hello. Is my audio back? Test. Testing. Okay, I think we're good. But the Okiku puts you in like 50-50s where he posted a code of his own. Stubborn. Let's go join. Oh no. Did he leave? I think he might have left. Oh no. It's failing. It's all failing. Let's see. Something's not right. No response from opponents. Their room is not working. They might have done the exact same thing at the exact same time. Let's try a reboot here. Looks like there's some confusion. Okay. All right. After some technical difficulties, here we go. We're going up against Katakuri, so we choose second. And I think this is kind of the perfect curve that we kind of want to see. So we'll keep. We have brand new. We have Borsellino. We just need to get into some geckos, and then we're looking real good. We'll go brand new right off the bat. We're just gonna. Our only target's the Kuzan, so we'll grab the Kuzan. That's fine. Pass it along. He's gonna go 5 to life. I'm gonna actually pitch the Borsellino. I'm assuming eventually I'll get into a. Do we want to remove it? I think we do. So we'll just go 6. Use this. We'll pitch a hog back. Play this. Use this. I'll go this plus this to pop this. He'll get a search off, which is whatever. I'm not too worried because we can just start Perona looping if we need to get rid of the hand size, like in a pinch. And this kind of forces him to play. Oh, nice. Gogetsu. No blocker. We'll just play this down. Yeah, so we can. Oh man, I should have kept that in hand because with that in hand, I would have been able to play that and then remove the Gegetsu. It's fine though. I think the play is just a Perona loop here. 1, 2, 3. We can go 5, 5, 7. So 5 to life. Get him to take. Triggers, so he goes -1. Oh, that's not good for us. We'll just go 5 and then play the Kuzan in that case. He did go down in Amaru, which is good for us, but the whole hand thing, that's not ideal. Next turn we will be going up to 7. We might have wanted to do that just to get some extra cards in the trash. Another Gegetsu. That's so good. Like, I'm not even mad because it's like, that is good. We're still at 5 life. He's going to go 7 to face. Get an Ice Age. So we can definitely take out one thing at least. We'll 2k out. So here's the thing. We could Gecko this turn. And we can get some value out of a Gecko this turn. But if we Gecko next turn, we can get more value. And this turn, we could do something crazier. Like, can we actually do something crazier? I don't think we can. I think either way, optimally what we do here is we just start swinging face. Because, yeah, we go -5, right? And we start swinging away. Or we could recur some stuff. Like next turn we get rid of multiple bodies. What would our target be? Maybe go Gecko into probably just this and this, right? Or maybe this and this. Screw it. Let's go 5 to Sanji. Let's it die. And then we'll go Gecko, Kuzan, and this thing. This thing will grab this thing. And now next turn, we'll be able to clear his whole board while getting off like 3 swings. That seems decent, right? Holy crap, we got another Gecko off the draw. That's actually insane. Yeah, that was definitely the play then. Maybe not to the whole remove his whole board next turn thing. That might not happen. But we definitely are going to be in a good spot. Because we'll be able to start swinging into these things. He's down low on life. He's going to swing 5 into brand new. That's fine. That's whatever. 6 to face. We'll give him a Perona. 6 to face. We'll give him a Suru. No Kiku. All right, so draw. So if we go, do we have an existing one? No, we do not. So I think the play is kind of set for us. We go 9 to this, take this out. 5. Go to here. Use this card effect. We'll trash this so this is loaded. Play this. Use this card effect. Cycle back 1 hug back, one of these. Boop. To pop that one. He doesn't get the heal because it's too early in the game. Then we play hogbacks, hard play from hand. Cycling back one of these. And one of these to add back a 2K. And then we end turn. So we get a 2K. We're set up for next turn. Because we have the Lucci in the trash. We have a Ice Age in hand. We're at 4 life. I think we just grant him enough life. It feels so bad, but we don't want him getting advantage out of the Okikus. He's already burned through 3 Gagetsu, so does he play a 4th even? Like, do they even run 4 in Katakuri these days? And this gives me the opportunity to, if I draw any other cost reduction, I'm just going to go 2K. If I draw any other cost reduction, it's just free. And even if I don't, it's still free because we just KO it with our board. Yeah, we just go here like this. This is the play. And then we go here for 5. It's got 2 in hand. Oh, KO's the hogback. Who cares? We go another 5. Beautiful. And if it's a 4, like if he has like a Sanji or something, we just drop these two, play the Gecko, get a brand new from the trash, and a Lucci. Nothing. Okay, cool. And if it wasn't, like it wasn't, then we just go here, go here. We then play this and this, trashing this, add this, this to grab this, this to go back to deck, back to deck, back to deck, pop. And now we have 3 life. We got a full board, lots of threats. It's fine. It's fine. Oh. Haven't seen a single 10 cost, and I think that's the thing that's scaring me the most right now. Because like 10 cost comes down, they now all of a sudden have 4 life, and we don't have a way of dealing with it currently. I think we still grant. Oh, we trashed. I meant to grant. Oh gosh. Because now you can just swing big here, and it sucks. But it's fine. Because we can just go, great eruption, and recur something to. No, we can't recur. There's no because our cost reduction is also Perona, and it only gets the effect of minusing 3 when they already have 5 cards in hand. But we could get them to like discard some things and stuff, and that's also fine. Goes for the Absalom. That's fine. Yeah, I think the play is probably going to be try to get him to 5 cards in hand. So go 9 costs or 9k. If he discards his whole hand on it, then it's whatever. Another 9. That's a pretty good card. Shoot. It's not looking good for the whole. Don't you love it when life just works out in your favor? Okay, let's go. Absalom plus this. This replaces this. This reduces this. This shuffles back 1. Do we have any other duplicates in here? 2. And pops this, and then we just go 5 more. And now we have 4k worth of counter, which isn't like the most counter in the world, but it's enough that even if his last card was like another body, we could probably live, because we're taking 2 life. If he goes 10 cost here, he goes up 1 life, and then he still is not dealing any more damage to me, so I'll still have 1 life, and then I have 3 9k swings on the board. So I feel like I think we win. Gecko Moria too strong. Definitely huge that we didn't see any big moms. Like if he saw some big moms, I feel like we would have lost. But at the same time, we would have had double Kuzan if it wasn't for all the Gigatsus. So like you choose your poison, right? Oof. We just got hit. Oh, I just talked crap. Oh, GG. That card is so good. The reject, the being able to deal life to each player like that. Wait, he's at 0 life, so it doesn't even matter. If your opponent has 1 life, deal 1 damage, then add the top card of your life to your hand. So yeah, it's not a cost to add the top card of your life to your hand. It's just, you just get it. It's just free. That's so good. I'm trying to think, is there anything we could have done to like prevent that? I mean, it's kind of unlucky that we took 2 life and we got no additional advantage. It is what it is. That's a good card. I wonder if he just doesn't play it so that you can play these things. Be a little more aggro with it. It's whatever. GG's, GG's. Man, was there anything we could have done differently? I guess we could have played blockers instead of, well, no, because if we played blockers, then he'd just have more swings. I'll look back on the footage. It just feels bad, man. Feels bad. I'm waiting for him to report so that we can go for another game. Hope. I might actually just have to call it here because the dog is barking. They're wanting to go outside. They want to play or something. All right, I'm probably just gonna end stream here. I got some other stuff to do today, so bye.